Cathy. I'm doing a video blog post. I'm posting this on Monday and I'm actually recording it the day before, so Sunday. Typically I try to do my blog videos a couple weeks in advance, but I've had a little bit of a busyness going on with various things, so I haven't made time to do it. I'm trying to do a video. So yesterday was the first day of the Denver I Can Do It. Let's see if I can get the pictures to show. Denver I Can Do It conference. Today is the second half of it. And I wanted to do a little talk about retreat time. Sorry, my kitty's upset because the dog's in the room. So yes, retreat time. It's been really luxurious getting to spend time with the I Can Do It people. Yesterday, my first breakout session was with Barbara DeAngelis, and she pointed out that we don't come to these conferences to see the speakers. The first keynote was Wayne Dyer, and then the morning started with Cheryl Richardson and Christiane Northrup. She said we don't really come to see those people. We come to see, get out. Chase the cat out of the room. We don't come to conferences to see Wayne Dyer because he's a great genius and he knows so much more than everybody else. We come to see the truth that he's speaking in us. She said a good teacher is a mirror and shows you what's already inside of you, and that's why you resonate with the speaker's message. So to me, that's a really powerful idea that you can access this stuff at any time. You don't have to have an I Can Do It conference in your neighborhood to access this oneness, this support, this recalibration. She used that word and it really struck true to me because the last 2 months have been a little bit nuts. And ever since daylight savings time, if you read my blog, I hate daylight savings time. And this year in particular, it really kicked my ass because there was some work, day job stress, and some other things that was kind of a perfect storm this year. And so with daylight savings messing up my sleep and my morning routine, and then I was having stress, so I was having trouble sleeping, which for me is rare. That usually I am a good sleeper and sleep is really important to me. And so for my sleep to be off, you can see the dog in the background on top of the couch. For my sleep to be off is kind of catastrophic for me. If I ever had insomnia, that bad stuff would happen. I need my sleep. I need my rest. So just spending the first Saturday, the first half of I Can Do It, I already feel centered and recalibrated and rejuvenated. But Barbara DeAngelis' message about I don't need an I Can Do It to get back to that reminded me of an insight I had in my meditation practice, which also has been kind of out the window the last 2 months because my sleeping is off, so I sleep in a little later, so I don't have time to meditate, and then that is like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger, because meditation, a meditative practice, a journal practice, a gratitude practice, a prayer practice, all of those practices are mini retreats. The point of those practices is to have a moment in your day where you're out of real time. You're in special, I don't want to say divine time because that term might throw some people off, but it's a little doorway into extra time. And the whole yesterday, things kept coming back to my meditation practice. The insight I had in my meditation practice, I forget who said this. I don't know if I read it or if I heard it in an interview, but the person said, the point of meditation isn't to sit there breathing. The point of meditation is when your thoughts start to drift, you come back. The whole point of meditation is the coming back. And to me, like I'd been meditating for 3 or 4 years pretty regularly when I heard this insight, and that was when it was like, Oh, I get it now. So all those times when you start making a grocery list or you think about, oh, I have to make an appointment to get the dog checked at the vet or whatever. Hi, dog in the background. All of those moments where you leave yourself, the point is to come back. The point of the I Can Do It conference is to come back. And I'm going to get a little emotional now because whenever my heart chakra opens, I cry. So I apologize. The point of retreat is to come back to yourself. The point of a gratitude journal is to come back to yourself, to your authentic, real, soul, divine self. So the last 2 months that I had that were taking me away from my meditation practice, I'm not judging it because it's a learning moment. That I Can Do It reminded me the point isn't to sit every day for 20 minutes or whatever. The point is when you start to drift, you come back. It doesn't matter how long you're drifting. The point is that you say, oh, look, I'm drifting. Time to come back. So I want to reiterate, like, I don't get any money from Hay House. I'm not affiliated with Hay House. I plug their stuff a lot because it has been really important to me. And again, where did I put it? The Denver I Can Do It conference. Each one I think is a little different. I looked into the New York one and their fee schedule and their meeting schedule is a little different. But the Denver one, the last 2 years, if you get the early bird price, it's only, for the cheap seats, it's only $100 for the whole weekend. And again, I say, even halfway through the conference, it's the best $100 I ever spent. Last year was the best $100 I ever spent. This year, it's the best $200 I've ever spent. So for the combined experience of both years. And I still have 4 or 5 more sessions to go to today. So I will be doing a regular blog post to talk about some more of my insights. But today, I just wanted to encourage you that getting to go to an I Can Do It is fantastic. Getting to go to any kind of a retreat, if you have a retreat center or a Buddhist center, or meditation day, all of that is wonderful. And it's so healing because it's a big push to get you back, to come back. But the little steps off the path on a daily basis or even in the afternoon, any time you think, oh, I'm a little bit off, you can do a meditation, you can do a prayer, you can do some journaling, you can do an art project, whatever your tool is to come back to yourself, you can do that every hour. You can spend 30 seconds every hour. You can use that to come back. So as I'm coming back to myself this weekend, I'm making a commitment to myself to get back to my meditation practice because that brings me back to myself. So this is a little bit rambly. I didn't mean for it to be so long. I'm sorry I had to chase my cat out of the room. But I'm coming back, and I hope next time I do a video that you come back to watch it. So thanks. Bye.